Hey everyone, I just wanted to post this quick video as we're nearing the end of the first week of classes, the first unit. Please remember that you have until Sunday night at 11:59 p.m. to complete all of the work for Unit 1. As many of you have pointed out and have asked about, the Reading Tweets assignment for Unit 1 is different than it will usually be. Typically, you'll have to do 15 total tweets, 10 with 5 replies. That's not the case for Unit 1, so I just wanted to point that out again. You only need to post 2 tweets for Unit 1, one with a link to a primary source, the other with a link to a secondary source. Now, the reason that I have a screencast up rather than just a video this time around is that I wanted to walk you through the timeline assignment in a little bit more brief way than I've done in the video tutorials elsewhere, particularly because the timeline was accidentally deleted. And that's actually never happened before. And I'm bringing this up. I know who did it, and they told me what happened, and so we were able to fix it. It's not a problem, especially because there were no posts there yet. But it hasn't happened before, and so I just wanted to make sure that you avoid the things that might delete the timeline. Also, one of the other reasons that you have to post to Blackboard as well as to the timeline on Tiki-Taki. But without the Tiki-Taki piece, we wouldn't be able to see what we're posting, what other people's posts are. So I've scrolled down just a little bit. I'm here in the course content section of the menu, and I'm going to click on timeline. You may already have a handle on this part, but if you don't, here's a link to the course timeline, here's a link to the timeline assignment instructions, and then the video tutorials follow below. Please do watch this first one especially because it will walk you through all of the steps of posting to the timeline. This one has more to do with what you're supposed to post. And then this last one talks about historical significance, which is something you always need to address. Down here, this is where you will submit your timeline posts for each unit. There are also links to these in each learning module, so there are always multiple ways to get to things. I'm going to click on the link to the course timeline. I want to show it to you again in case you, nope, let me fix that actually. So let's go to the timeline assignment instructions. I'm glad I did that because I just realized I need to reshare that link because I just rebuilt it this morning. I'll also need to rebuild this link here. So what I'm going to do instead is go to tikitaki.com, and I'm going to log in using the login credentials that are provided right here. And you'll always need to do this. Everyone is using the same login information. We're all working on the same timeline because that allows us, remember ours is bmorgan19. The password is already embedded. I'm just going to go through with it. You can see it when you log in using the timeline instructions. I'm going to scroll down. This is where you need to click right here on the words New Mexico history. You could click the word edit. Don't ever click delete, please. There's New Mexico history, and this takes you to the timeline. This is the, if you want to see the about, that's just this first thing that pops up. You can click continue. And you'll notice I've posted that first entry to the timeline that I walk you through in the video tutorial. So this is what our timeline looks like now. It's similar to what it was before, but it's not quite the same. And I just wanted to point that out in case some of you have visited already and you go back and you are thinking, wait a minute, this is not our timeline. It is the timeline. To edit, you go to admin, you just click the arrow and it drops this box down. Please don't do anything with my account. Don't do anything with group edits. Don't do anything with feeds, spans, categories, or settings. Do use this stories tab, and that's the one that's automatically in when you get here. All you need to do is click create new story, and then the new story pops up, and you have the editing box to put in your title, the dates, your name, and everything as lined out in the other video tutorial. So please, I just wanted to put that out there as a reminder. As we're transitioning from Unit 1 to Unit 2, you will be actually completing a timeline assignment for Unit 2. So keep all of those things in mind. Hopefully that's helpful, and hopefully it provides some clarification. If not, please let me know what questions you have, and I'll be more than happy to help.